What's up everyone, welcome back to Switchcraft, and it's a great day to be a gamer. And geez, what a couple of weeks it's been. From the reveal of the Google Stadia to quite possibly the best Nindies Showcase imaginable, to Labo VR, to Cuphead coming to the Nintendo Switch, we are not short of hot takes for what is personally my favorite console. You can expect my commentary on all those issues and more that I just mentioned in the coming days, but today we gotta talk about finally having a rumor turn out to be true, and another freaking Zelda game coming to the Switch this year. No, it's not Breath of the Wild 2 or anything, but it's Zelda and it's on the Switch. Today we're also going to look at our first tease of Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the NecroDancer featuring The Legend of Zelda, which has got to be one of the longest video game titles in a while. On March 9th, I made a video titled Another New Zelda Game, Not Link's Awakening, where I did some digging through some forums and chat boards throughout the internet until I came across a user by the name of Vergebin. In the midst of a much longer post, Vergebin was surprised by the Link's Awakening announcement because he knew of another Zelda game coming to the Switch this year, and it'll be released before Link's Awakening. We went into depth as to the justification for Nintendo breaking their one Zelda per year rule, being that this wasn't a full title, instead just an eShop game. This ended up being 100% accurate and a little bittersweet. Don't get me wrong, I'm as hyped as the next guy that we get more Zelda this year, even if it is in a third-party indie game, but it also looks like for the time being, it'll be a digital-only eShop release. Oh well, you can't win them all, but you can expect it out this spring. But what do we know about the title so far? Well, not a heck of a lot. And we'll have to look back at the original Brace Yourself Games release of Crypt of the NecroDancer for clues. We get to play as either Link or Princess Zelda and explore a randomly generated overworld and dungeons to, of course, save Hyrule. The way this game works is a little like strategy action RPG meets Guitar Hero. The game will be packed with remixes of 25 of our favorite Zelda songs, and each beat of the music provides the option to move, defend, attack, and more. Each enemy will also move with a unique movement pattern according to the beat of the music they're associated with. You can bet there'll be a learning curve to get the timing right and figuring out how to defeat everything from modern interpretations of Lionels to old-fashioned Hyrulean soldiers. We'll have the chance to use all of the iconic Zelda items and weapons we know and love while combining them with the spells and weapons from the original Crypt of the NecroDancer. While the graphics aren't anything crazy, and this is clearly a smaller indie game, it speaks to something really interesting and really important continuing to happen with the Nintendo Switch. 2019 is quickly turning into the year of collaboration. The Switch has been a bastion for indie games almost since its release in 2017. In this latest example, Brace Yourself Games even went out of their way to say that they originally wanted Zelda content for DLC in their game, but it was Nintendo that instead said, "Hey guys, use whatever you want and make it a Zelda game instead." Nintendo has always been pretty liberal with the sharing of their assets, but we're now seeing it at unprecedented levels. You can bet that goes even further in how they're collaborating with Microsoft lately. Because in case you missed it, the first few minutes of that direct, we are also getting Cuphead on the Switch, but that's a whole video on its own. Needless to say that it's not a full-on open-world 3D AAA dungeon-crawling Zelda. It will absolutely be a day-one purchase for me in the spring. And I'm even more excited to see what crazy announcements Nintendo has for the remainder of 2019. It was also especially nice to see a rumor finally end up being correct, as this year got off to a bit of a rough start. So shout out to Vergebin for the info, and you can bet that I'll be following him very closely and upload if I come across any more info from him. So, with that said, I want to know if you're looking forward to Cadence of Hyrule like I am, or if you're having trouble getting hyped for another indie game with Zelda skins. Either way, thank you so much for watching. It's great to be back, and make sure you're subscribed as I'll be uploading a ton over the weekend with all of these big stories happening over the last several days. So until then, it's a great day to be a gamer. Switchcraft out.